Good morning, friends. Hi, I hope you're doing so well. I was distracted. There is a bee flying right here. Look at this gorgeous bee balm. Oh my goodness. This is the upscale pink chenille Monarda. I asked Sebastian if we could reserve a lot from the nursery and I love it. It is, let me turn around. Oh my goodness, it's just so gorgeous. We have some planted in the other flower bed. I'll show you in just a second. But before I do, we're gonna get this flower bed planted up behind me. I am so excited because it's in front of our garden. On the other side of where we did the cottage garden, there's the other bee balm. It's just covered in bees, covered. Hello, Bumble. Hello. Are you working hard this morning? Oh my goodness, I love it. But look how beautiful these are. This is like all we can see from the house. They are gorgeous. So I want to put some here because you can just see it shine. And I clumped them together just to show you guys them all together, but they're going to be spaced apart. There's another one. But anyway, I'm excited to get this planted up. Last year we did not get it planted up because we had shipping, proven winter shipping in the spring and summer. This year we just have it in the spring. And people always ask, are your gardens gorgeous? And while some of them are, most of our stuff gets delayed because we're always doing nursery stuff. So this year I want to prioritize getting this planted up. I am so excited. I have Bear being my big helper. Hi, Bear. Hi, love. Good morning, Bear. Hi. Oh, you say you give him a kiss? Did you give him a kiss? What are you working on? Puppy stuff? Are you working on puppy stuff? He puts his head between my knees to give me a hug in the morning, and he gave me the biggest hug. He wanted extra mom time, so I brought him out with me. Oh, he looks like you are the happiest dog in the world. You have fun, Bear. We love you. We love you. Can you say woof? Yeah, you're busy. You found a stick your size. Love you, Bear. This part just has mulch on it, and we are going to use the same method as we did over in the tropical area that I showed you guys with putting topsoil down. This area especially is super, super heavy with clay and compacted. I don't know why, but it is like bricks come out when you dig up. So I'm using the auger. Over here, I started laying down cardboard. We have some grass and exposed clay, and I don't remember why. We just didn't extend the flower bed. So I am going to be extending it with cardboard and then putting topsoil down, and eventually we'll be putting mulch down when we get it. But I'm just kind of brainstorming plants right now, so I will show you guys so far what I have. I have some gorgeous, let me show you the picture, Midnight Masquerade penstemon. Can't remember, oh, I put it in the front of the cottage garden, and I just loved the flowers. Oh, see, the bees are in this one too, like crazy. Look at, they go in the little cup. But I've seen the bees on this and the Monarda all day yesterday and today, just when I was setting up. So I have the Midnight Masquerade penstemon in the back. I just wanted, I don't know, line that with those flowers. We have jazzberry, 3 jazzberry in the front, just to make a colorful mass. Since this is one of the further flower beds and we can see it from the house, it's fun to see like bold colors and to make it shine and really stand out. And then I have 6 of the marshmallow bidens, so it would be just a white fluffy mass. The Monarda, oh, they're so gorgeous. I have to fix their placement. I wanted to put one of the Peter Cottontail yarrows here, and I'm not sure exactly the placement here. This is kind of where I'm still working on it, so I'll show you guys at the end what I decide. I have some meant to be Queen Nectarine Agastache here in the back, along with some of the opalescence phlox, and these may be subject to change depending on, I think once I get the topsoil in here, I'll be able to think better too. It's kind of hard when there's just cardboard and it looks messy. Some of the yarrow, that's the peach firefly yarrow, and I wanted to do a huge drift of the Tuscan Sun Heliopsis. That will be another beautiful bold one. And we have the Oso Peasy roses. That would kind of mimic the color of the Monarda. And this one I'm so excited. I might grab I have 4. I might go get another one from the nursery. The Summer Song Finch Echinacea is so pretty, and it's more pinkish, orangish, light colored than the tag. Not as red, so I think it won't clash as much. So I wanted to put, so you'd see the bold part here and here. And then I have, these are for my other flower bed next door. I have some just purple coneflower, one in a melon, and butter pecan that I was gonna tuck around here. This is a low scape mound aronia we planted a year or 2 ago. And then more of the echinacea I was gonna dot around here. And I have 2 Russian sage, denim and lace Russian sage, that I'm kind of figuring out their placement. So I'm gonna finish figuring out exactly how I wanna do it, go ahead and plant them, and then I'll show you the final decision. So I'm so excited to get these in the ground. Okay guys, I just started drilling and I just wanted to show you real quick. Please excuse our deer deter. We have this little triangle that randomly makes dog noises, and it's kind of unpredictable. I have no idea when it goes off. It's solar, but the deer have stayed out so far before we get the garden gate up. So whenever it goes off, it can go off. But if you hear random dogs barking, it's not bear, it's just that little triangle. But anyway, I just wanted to show you real quick the clay. It's just thick. It's like bricks down here. So I'm gonna go grab the topsoil. I just wanted to see before I did that to work the topsoil in, because it's heavy. So I want to give the plants some fluffiness to have a chance in there. Okay, I got the front holes dug. Whew, that was some clay, it was heavy. And I put some flower tone in. I ran out of biotone and I have very little of that, so I'll probably be top dressing biotone later, but that's okay. Just use what you got. And we'll have to come back and probably put more mulch on, or we will have to come back and put more mulch on, because there's gonna be so much clay that got kicked around in the process that I just couldn't avoid because it was just there when I was mixing it. Hello, bees. Hello. Look at those roots. They are ready to be in the ground. And I forgot when Sebastian told me to use the auger, instead of just like drilling straight down, to fluff the soil with it on top, and that makes such a difference. It helped so much. It didn't grab it as much. Everything all planted up. Let me show you. I am soaked. Thankfully it's overcast and a little cool for May here in Greenville, South Carolina, but it is humid. I feel soaked. I am soaked, but I'm so excited. I didn't get it all planted, but I got the first 3/4 of it that doesn't have cardboard. I might need to recruit Sebastian for the end. I ran out of steam, but I'll show you what's done so far. I am so excited. I had to work around the bees because they were loving the plants so much. It was so fun. So I got the Midnight Masquerade penstemon all the way around the back. There's a little one right there. Right there. So it's gonna be beautiful. They just have the prettiest flowers that the bees love to go inside. So precious. And then I actually grabbed another jazzberry. Luca had one in his pile he wanted me to use, so thank you, Luca.
You're welcome.
So I have 4 jazzberry in the front, the marshmallow bidens, the Monarda. This one actually got shoved, the hole got put that way a little bit. Just covered in bees, and the butterflies were coming. It's so fun. So I might shift it or I might just leave it, but I was like, man, that one just got bumped over a little bit. So those are so striking. I have the Peter Cottontail yarrow I popped in here. One of the Queen Nectarine Agastache back there. Let's make sure I don't step on my plants. I put 2 of the Peach Firefly yarrow there. And I swung around right here in the front 5 Summer Song Finch Echinacea. And it's going to be so pretty with the pinks and all the different color tones. So I wanted to do a big drift. Now looking at, hopefully it doesn't look too L-shaped or soupy, but I think it'll be fine once the plants grow in. I have the roses right here, the Oh So Easy Peasy roses, and then one more Peter Cottontail yarrow. My brain is my brain is wet too from planting all this, so it's hard to remember everything. And then this stuff I just got to work on the cardboard. I think once I get that down and figure out the planting, that'll be easier. But I'm going to swing around with the Tuscan Sun here is my main thing, and tuck some yarrow and some of the phlox and the Agastache back there. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put the Russian sage in the back because we're going to make this all flower bed that swoops out here. And then this is going to be wildflowers. So this part, I think I'll stick all these coneflowers back here and the Russian sage. So I wanted to show you guys at least this part in case I don't get this planted right now, but how beautiful it looks. We'll get more fresh mulch on it as well, but it's so fun because this is right where our tomatoes are planted, and to have this many pollinators right here is going to be phenomenal. I'm so excited. Everything looks just, you know, freshly planted, but once it gives it just a couple weeks, it's going to look so beautiful. And I wanted to pop over here. There's the our guard dog. I wanted to pop over here and show you a couple of things. Look at this Italian ice rose. See, and there we go. How pretty that is. It's a little more yellow than I think they are, but I think they all have different shades. But this is the Monarda we just planted. Isn't that gorgeous? There's a bumblebee doing its thing. So pretty. I have some spring weeds coming up pretty quick that we'll get. But this is the area that we did for the cottage garden. So I'm just going to swing around and show you guys stuff. Like these are literally, I saw these yesterday, the banana cream, and I was walking by. They're literally opening their buds as I'm walking by. So fun. Everything looks so good. The tree rose, oh my goodness, is just getting ready to burst. I was thinking it bloomed in April last year, but it must have been May, unless this is late this year. I love the color. It's so, so beautiful. I still have some plant trays over here I have to put away, but everything is looking so pretty. There's the 2 Midnight Masquerade penstemon that I've been enjoying, and that's why I wanted to put a whole bunch over there. Beautiful. And I just realized this is the tropical area update. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I may not have finished the video in time to put it before this one, but we added a huge thick layer of topsoil, so that's what I was referring to instead of planting directly in the clay. It is like a dream come true, just planting in the topsoil. So we're getting a little low, so I'm doing it more in the holes now, but this area we did like just the whole thing. So sneak peek, that video will be coming out soon. But back to the cottage garden. Everything is starting to look so beautiful. You can see that Monarda from far away so beautifully. I love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna go have a treat with Luca. He is waiting for me. We appreciate you guys so, so much. Love you guys. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. He asked if we swing around here. This is kind of what I call the woodland bed. I set up all the pots yesterday just to kind of get an idea because I did it last year and I didn't get a chance to plant them. So this year I'm going to make myself. I put the pots there so I make us plant it right away because otherwise the pots won't do very well if they're sitting there without water. Or it's hard to water them. So this is a sneak peek of the next area. It's going to be yellow and blues and purples and whites. It's going to be so pretty. So we'll see when I get that in. But just want to give you guys a sneak peek. Look at that beautiful saffron finch.